welcome to the Social Connection. I'm Preeti and we are back once again with the latest from the virtual world, where we tell you about important updates on your favorite social media platforms and also some interesting reports. All this along with top trends and virals of the week. But before that, let's take a look at our top stories. Twitter publishes new media and information literacy guide in partnership with UNESCO. Unified Payments Interface, that is UPI, crosses 1 billion transactions mark in October. To mark the beginning of UNESCO's Global Media and Information Literacy Week 2019, popular social media giant Twitter last week launched a new handbook for educators entitled Teaching and Learning with Twitter. Here's our report.
Among the various concerns related to the spread of fake news online and the manipulation of users through misleading, biased and sensationalized content, a key element that clearly needs to be addressed is digital literacy and better equipping users to fact-check the things they share before they do so. But that's not an easy process. Facebook has tried to make users second-guess the content they share through fact-check prompts and added new page information panels to help users understand who's behind each message. Facebook, Twitter and Pinterest have also added warnings on certain searches to stop the spread of false information, and each of these measures is having some level of impact. But the larger issue at hand is that a lot of people are simply not as attuned to the modern media process and how they can be manipulated. This is an area that all social platforms are now looking to address. Along this line, as part of the UNESCO's Global Media and Information Literacy Week, Twitter has this week published a new digital literacy guide for educators, which outlines how people can understand and utilize Twitter specifically, while also providing pointers around digital media usage more broadly. As explained by Twitter, easy to read, informative and fun, the handbook primarily aims to help educators equip younger generation with media literacy skill, in turn enabling them to ask the right questions about content they engage with online and critically analyze news and information they engage with on the service. Recent studies have underlined the need for digital literacy education of this type. A report published by Pew Research earlier this month, for example, showed that 71% of people are not aware that Facebook owns Instagram and WhatsApp. That's more an industry-specific fact, of course, but it points to a gap in understanding which, given the vast majority of people now use Facebook or Instagram, is important to note. The focus of this guide is to help improve media and information literacy outcome overall, which are defined as such. There's a heap of valuable information in the guide, mostly focused on using Twitter logically, but there are some good insight and tips which can help anyone get a better understanding of modern digital landscape and how to fact-check and confirm stories in order to avoid manipulation. Also interesting is a research study. Another element showed that only 15% of respondents could correctly identify Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey in an image. Dorsey is used as an example in this new guide. Maybe unrelated, but interesting nonetheless.
Ahead of making Unified Payments Interface, that is UPI, a global product, the NPCI-owned Digital Payments Railroad has achieved a new milestone: 1 billion transactions in October. Check out this report by my colleague Ayushi Bhatnagar for more input.
The government's relentless efforts to promote cashless economy has gained a major boost last week. According to National Payments Corporation of India, UPI has crossed the landmark figure of 1 billion transactions last month. That is October 2019. And yes, indeed, it is an achievement after 3 years of its launch. Well, that is not it, because UPI has made another very major landmark. It has crossed 100 million users overall, making it the fastest adoptive system worldwide. Talking about some facts on ground level and some applications that are based on UPI system, the first one that we got with us is on BHIM application. Now this is one application that you can very clearly see that the transaction count in October 2019 is 1.15 billion. And as we can see, there is a growth from August to September and in October, which is a very swift and a continuous growth. It's not just the BHIM application, but Bharat Bill Pay app is also one such application that is based on the UPI system. And as you can clearly see, the increase in transaction count from August to October, that is 10.56 million to 12.60 million. Well, there is one more point that is to be taken notice of is increase in the number of live billers, that is 156 to 160. And BHIM application, Bharat Bill Pay app, and they are not just the one. Immediate Payment Service, or as we commonly call it, INPS, and most of the youngsters are very fluent with using it. You can see the swift and the gradual increase in the transaction count of this particular application as well. It is from 200.31 million to 236.93 million. Well, all these developments clearly show the increase in the level of people's trust towards Indian online payment system and the continuous boost it's gaining. And yes, UPI is all set to roll out globally.
And we're heading for a short commercial break again. Stay with us, we'll be back in a short while.
An eye on big news of the day. With a close watch on developing stories, news of the nation, world, sports, markets and entertainment in a new style. Incisive analysis of the big stories by DD News reporters and experts. Watch Midday Prime English, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. only on DD News. An eye on big news of the day. With a close watch on developing stories, news of the nation, world, sports, markets and entertainment in a new style. Incisive analysis of the big stories by DD News reporters and experts. Watch Midday Prime English, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. only on DD News.
And what were the popular hashtags that made people speak up? What was trending and what made it trend? Well, let us see some of the latest from social media this week. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Thailand last week, where he addressed the Swasti PM Modi community event in Bangkok. Thousands of members of the Indian diaspora across Thailand attended the event. Prime Minister welcomed the audience in several Indian languages, reflecting the diversity of the Indian diaspora in Thailand. Addressing the gathering, Prime Minister said that this was his first official visit to the country to participate in the India-ASEAN Summit. He reflected on the age-old historic relations between India and Thailand, which were forged thousands of years ago through trade relations of the Indian coastal states with Southeast Asia. Prime Minister said that it has been his endeavour to meet people of Indian community in the country he travels to. He also appreciated the people present for being the perfect ambassadors of Indian culture and tradition. As Prime Minister Modi addressed the Swasti PM Modi event, hashtag Swasti PM Modi was in top trends on Twitter. Many hailed Prime Minister for his visit to Thailand and also for his speech at the event. People took to Twitter to welcome Prime Minister before addressing the event. Some even shared their excitement to listen to Prime Minister in Bangkok. Some said that after Howdy Modi, it's time for Swasti PM Modi, while others shared pictures and links of Prime Minister Modi's interview to Bangkok Post, which was captioned, "Building on Ancient Ties for New Prosperity." Another important topic that was popular on Twitter during last week was hashtag Chhath Puja. Chhath Puja or Chhath Festival was celebrated in the country with religious fervour and gaiety. Lakhs of devotees offered prayers to the setting sun on the banks of rivers, ponds and water reservoirs in various parts of the country. To celebrate the festival, people took to Twitter and other social media platforms to share their joy and experiences. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP President Amit Shah extended their Chhath Puja wishes to the citizens. Several Bollywood celebrities and sports personalities also took to Twitter to wish people on the auspicious festival. People shared their joyous moments on different social media platforms celebrating Chhath Puja. Since hashtag Chhath Puja was used by thousands of Twitter users, it was on top trends last week. We're again heading for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay with us.
An eye on big news of the day, with a close watch on developing stories, news of the nation, world, sports, markets and entertainment in a new style. Incisive analysis of the big stories by DD News reporters and experts. Watch Midday Prime English, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. only on DD News.
And now here's a quick wrap of the top trends that ruled different social media platforms.
While Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma's formidable opening partnership has proven to be a success for the Indian cricket team, their off-field bond too seems to be equally strong, and the latest video posted by Dhawan clearly buttressed the point. Dhawan posted on his Instagram account a video of the cricketer playing with Rohit Sharma's daughter Samaira, who is sitting on her father's lap. Some masti with adorable Samaira. Dhawan wrote in the caption of the clip that quickly went viral, while the cricketer had flown from Australia to Mumbai to be with his wife and baby. A video of a dog attempting to perform CPR on a human is going viral. The video, which was shared by the Instagram account Hands Only CPR, shows a dog jumping up and down, mimicking chest compressions on a human laying on the floor. CPR or cardiopulmonary resuscitation is an emergency procedure which is performed when a person's heart stops beating. Immediate CPR procedure on a person suffering from sudden cardiac arrest, if done properly, can double or sometimes triple the chances of survival. The police dogs are trained to do various tasks like sniffing out drugs and explosives or even apprehending a criminal. It is not established whether they could actually perform a CPR, which requires precision and strength.
Where did you buy it from?
From the thrift store.
And how much did you pay for it?
5.
5 what?
A video of a toddler being interrogated by her father after she came home with her
and,
classmate's
what's the name of
jacket
the
is
store?
making rounds on the internet. Rania Samara and Ayab Rahman were confused when their 3-year-old daughter Mila came home with a pink and grey coat, which they don't remember buying.
Is pink your favorite
The
color?
jacket was stuffed on the side
Okay,
pocket
does-
of her backpack
okay,
when
does
she
anyone in
came
your
back from
class wear
school.
the same one?
As soon Mila's dad saw the jacket, he started pressing his daughter
wears
for
the
an
same
answer.
Yeah.
In the video,
wears the
Mila's
pink
father can be seen interrogating her with a
wears the pink
series
one?
of questions.
He's a blue. Yeah. You remember he was blue when he's a baby?
No. Oh, no. Okay, Baba. So you're saying Connor wears... Who else has a jacket like this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody has this jacket like this.
Okay,
But to
Baba,
everyone's
I think-
surprise, she knew exactly what she had to say. When the father asked her where she got her coat from, the toddler was quick to reply, from the jacket store for 5 monies.
Yeah, Baba, it's okay.
Many reacted to the hilarious video and appreciated the toddler's cool as a cucumber attitude. Mila's father was also lauded for his calm and composed way of dealing with the situation.
Okay, and what...
A video of a 6-time world boxing champion, Maricom, enthralling a set of audience with her performance of What's Up by the US rock band 4 Non-Blondes is making rounds on the internet. The performance took place on Saturday in New Delhi as a part of the 7th edition of the Young Leaders Connect. The video, which was shared by the Northeast digital news platform East Mojo, showed the Member of Parliament hitting all the high notes with ease as the audience cheered on. Many appreciated her effortless singing. Shah Rukh Khan stood taller than usual on Saturday as Dubai's iconic skyscraper Burj Khalifa was lit up with his name to mark the Bollywood actor's 54th birthday. Happy birthday to the king of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan. The message on the skyscraper read. The birthday wishes were also accompanied by the building's famous light and fountain show. The message had the song Dhoom Tana from his film Om Shanti Om playing in the background. The actor, who is the brand ambassador of Dubai's tourism Be My Guest campaign, shared the video of Burj Khalifa on his Instagram and Twitter feeds. Thanks for making me shine so bright. Your love and kindness are unsurpassable. Wow, this is really the tallest I've ever been. Love you, Dubai. It's my birthday and I'm the take.
Up next, we'll take a look at all the feedback that you shared on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And with this, we've reached the end of the show. We look forward to more of that feedback coming in on our Gmail, Twitter handle, and Facebook page. If you've missed any of the episodes of our shows, then catch them on our YouTube channel, DD News Official. And we hope that you enjoyed this episode of The Social Connection. See you again next week, same time, same place. But before we log off, we leave you with an interesting video. Thank you and goodbye.